Hi, hi, Michael Marks of the Marks Media brand. My information, you reach me, Marks M Pierre at gmail.com. MarksMpierre at gmail.com. Website marksproductions.webs.com. All right, got that? That's webs with an S. Okay, I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a resident now here in California. Been here for 21 years. By the way, this Laker thing is I didn't jump on a bandwagon some 20 years ago. By the way, I was a Laker fan when I was in Atlanta. All my friends and family could tell you I was never a Hawk fan. Nothing against the Hawks, but I was straight Magic, Kareem, James Worthy. So that's why I rocked the hat, and I rocked, a lot of Laker gear. When I play basketball myself, I work out at the 24-hour fitness, and I do the pickup games and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun. I play a lot of basketball. Keeps me in good shape, as a 45-year-old man, that happen to have like a 25-year-old body. You know what I mean? That's a great thing to be able to say or even be told. You know what I mean? I don't like to toot my own horn a lot, but I'm told. But that's an aside. Okay, a little bit about me. As I said, I'm from Atlanta. Been here for 21 years. Um, I attended Westlake High School. Westlake High School, the same high school that Cam Newton, football player, went to. The same high school Kasim Reed went to. Actually, I took a drafting class with Kasim Reed, former mayor of Atlanta, when I was in 8th grade. My sister graduated with Kasim Reed. Her name is Tanya. And if I didn't say my name is Michael Marks. I think I said that. If I did not, forgive me. Um, okay, so I went to Westlake High School. Had a good deal of noted people come out of Westlake. Um, Went on to attend Georgia State University, where I got a degree in a BA degree in communications, film, and video. Um, it's right after graduating from Georgia State University, I went to work on a movie, Rosewood, John Singleton's movie. Great, 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 powerful movie set in the 1920s about a woman who falsely accuses a black man of raping her, which um, the neighboring city, the city where the Rosewood was the city or town in which the black residents lived, and the neighboring town where the white lady who accused the black man of rape. The white men, and it had a whole marauding group of white men who came and just essentially burned Rosewood down and killed and pillaged, looking for this one black man who never raped this white woman. So that was the story. Was shot in Sanford, Florida. It was shot in Sanford, Florida. My tongue is always twisting when I say that. A few years ago, not a few years ago, in 1995, 1996, some 20 years or so ago. Anyway, that was a nice experience. Met a lot of great people, learned a lot of great things. Um, but the story behind me working on Rosewood may interest you. It's very interesting how I got hired on that, hired as a paid sort of intern. One of the locations managers or scout people for Rosewood happened to come upon a shack type home. It was a home in Florida, Sanford, because I have a lot of family in Sanford, Florida. By the way, you all may know, I'm sure many of you know, that's where that whole Trayvon Martin thing took place. But I happen to have a lot of family members in Sanford, Florida. So anyway, um, these location people from the Warner Brothers Studios, because the movie was a Warner Brothers production. They saw my mom. They saw this house, And like, wow, this shack. And I said, man, that would fit well in our movie. And I said, we got to get in touch with the owner. The owner happened to be my mom, Catherine Davis Marks. The owner was my mom. And they contacted her. Hey, we like the house. We'd like to pay you to get it from you. We want to put it in the movie Rosewood. She said, sure. Look, you can have the You can have the house. You can have the house. Just put my son in the movie as an exchange. And that's essentially how I got in a movie. It was nothing but divine intervention. But I'm leaving something out in this anecdote. They Warner Brothers location people said, hey, well, we have to pay you because of legal reasons, Mrs. Marks. We have to pay you something. So they paid my mom $1. They paid my mother $1. So because it had to show on record that they paid her something for the home. And so they paid her $1. I think she framed that dollar. And the rest is history. I worked on that movie for about a good 6 months. Had some great relationships. And I've just been an avid supporter of movies and film, and a film lover, and aspiring for years, writer, producer, director, and I have some things under my belt. Yeah, so check me out. Check me out. I have some things at Amazon. Why Men Cry in the Dark. That's my first published essay, and I actually have that essay that it came out in a literary magazine a few years ago, and the title of my essay was on the front cover of the magazine, and very compelling, very compelling. I'll talk more about that in another clip. But check it out. Check me out. You can go to Amazon. I have a few essays there. I think you will be moved. I think you'll be moved by the essay and other things that I have written. I am I'm very humble how God works in my life, and I'm going to believe that there's so much more in store. And you can believe too. You can believe. You can believe. You don't have to. If you have a dream, not that it's going to be easy, you can do it though. So just take baby steps, one step at a time. Doesn't have to be anything big, anything overwhelming, but just take that step. I'll leave you with that. Thank you for your time.